What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Yaya, and I'm back with another video. I know it's been like a while before I made another video. Let me take this tag off because it's confidential. But anyway, so y'all, I've been gone for a minute. I had to figure stuff out. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow my socials, and hit the like button. Make sure you comment. Make sure you share this video. And also, this is a video about me. You know when folks used to do those videos at Chick-fil-A when they used to mix the stuff up in the little thing? That's what I got. I was mixing it up while I was at work and my ride had came. But anyways, y'all, let's get into the video. Okay, so I got some of the sauces. So I got honey mustard. I'm finna go ahead and put this in there. And then after that, we're gonna warm it up. We're gonna warm it up. But while I'm doing this, I'm just gonna tell y'all a story time. I had met this dude when I was working at McDonald's at my old location. I ain't gonna tell y'all where it was at, but I know he gonna watch this. So I was I had ended up quitting that job because it was this old lady with this stinky, ugly red wig. She kept trying me. Like, she talking about some old, I wasn't moving the line too quick, or either I'm like doing it too quick. Like, it was always something I always did my job. Chick-fil-A sauce. So what I did, I had called my cousin because she had got mad at me because this dude drove off, and it wasn't my fault. I tried to get him the ticket and stuff, but he drove off and she gave him the wrong order. And I think she even messed up the order because she didn't want me taking the orders. Every time she take the orders, she was one supposed to shoot. And they gonna sit up there to my son, was that you on the damn thing? Like, wait, baby, wait a minute, that wasn't even, that's why I quit. She did too much. I called my cousin was finna beat her ass, but we ended up leaving. I think she got a few punches in, but we ended up leaving. I ain't never come in again. I quit that same day. So they was begging for me back. So this dude had told me, and I came back up there, you feel me? Cause it wasn't like I had like stuttering and shit. Like I had already had like another job lined up. Like I always get jobs quick as fuck. Ranch. So I had came back up there. I spoke to the manager. She was like, yeah, if another situation like that happen again, just tell me. Like, just don't try to handle it in your own way. Like, everybody don't like her. You need to fire her anyway. But when I got there, it was new folks. And we gonna call him Slender Man. So Slender Man, he was cooking. Like, he was one of the cooks there. So, and how it was set up was we was all the way in the back. I was at the window at the moment, and like it's like a little doorway you could peek in and stuff like that. You feel me? I don't know. Ever since I got there, he was already looking at me and stuff. Like, this dude could not stop staring at me like every day. And he was already talking to somebody there anyways. So yeah. It'll be days in, days out. Like, he always looking at me and everything else. Like, he talked to me before, like, once. Like, I already got the hint that he liked me. But it was weird because he kept staring at me. Like, I just came in, baby, and you were already staring. It was one day I was closing and stuff. I was mopping the joint. He was like, you want me to mop the floor for you? Like, nah, you good. And then, I was like, nah, you good. You ain't gotta mop the floor for me. And then he left, and then he came back, and he was like, hey, I got a question. And I was like, what's up? He was like, can I get your number? I'm like, what the fuck? Because I ain't expecting him to ask me that. I was surprised at the least. Because I was like, this nigga shy as hell. He weird. He keeps staring at me. But like, so I got his number and stuff like that. We started texting. We was FaceTiming the jump. And let's just skip to the part where he ended up going out with them girls, but we wasn't cool. So I ain't really owe her no explanation. I ain't really owe her no loyalty or nothing. So Another thing that happened with Slender Man was we was talking and everything else and stuff, and he ended up saying that he had a girlfriend. I'm like, oh, for real? So I don't know if I still got the text or not. Probably deleted his message because he be making me mad. So I said, okay, so you had a girlfriend the whole time you talking to me. I said, I hope y'all babies die. I said, I hope the baby come out Mexican. Something, I don't know. I said, I hope the baby get, I don't know. I said, I hope they get ran over by a bus full of retarded kids. I don't know. I just said a bunch of stuff. And he was like, and then the next day he apologized to me, so I'm sorry, stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, I'm not apologizing, but I ended up apologizing because I was out my body. And I don't be wanting to wish no death on nobody kids. But what else? I'm finna warm this up and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I had to go warm it up. So let me continue. I don't know. That man, Slender Man, just be getting on my nerves, and he's so fake by himself. That man is so fake. I swear he don't never answer. Like we cool now. Like we was just like, okay, we should just be friends. Cause I ain't finna do like before that. He apologized. We was still talking. We was just friends, and he gone. I don't know. He just be pissing me off. Until this day, we friends. This man talking about some. He stay playing though. That's why I ain't really focus on him. I don't even like him. We just friends. And like, he stay talking about some Erica. I'm ready for a girlfriend. Oh dang! But too late. I'm already 7, bro. He be like, Mario, I'm ready for a girlfriend. I'm like, no, you ain't ready. You know, definitely ain't ready for me because I'm crazy. So, yeah. What's another story time I can tell y'all? Okay. So let me just say something about this missing girl. She's so messy about herself. I should tell a story time about this. Okay, so this is a story time about how this girl was supposed to be my sister, but she ended up going like fucking my nigga. So this is when I was like 15. She was probably like 2 years older than me, maybe 3 years. And I was with El Chapo at the moment, and she liked him. Okay, so we was together like for 4 or 5 months. I met him in November. We ended up breaking up. I don't know. I ended up breaking up with him. But it was one day when I was coming downstairs for something, and I seen that her and El Chapo was in the. No, she was in the. And I had went by the table by the window about a while, and I had sat down just on my phone. You know what I'm saying? And he walk in, he looking at her, he looking at me. Like, he started walking up to me, finna give me a hug. Then he went to her, and he just stood there. And I'm like, I got my phone, I got up, and I just stood up in front of him. And he come to me, like, okay. My intuition, like, told me something was up. And I didn't listen. So, that was that. I was gonna ask her about it. I was like, you know what? It's cool. You can cheat, I can cheat. But I ain't gonna cheat. Until later on. So, let me see. What happened next? It's like maybe like a few weeks later or something. He came back over. And like my cousin, she was suspended from school from fighting, right? And she came running up the house, like running up the stairs. I was in my sister's room at the moment on my phone, just chilling. She run up the steps. She told me, "Oh, this man, she know you. This man, she know you." She told me before, like we caught him. He got caught up before. And She told me, and I'm just like, oh my, like my heart sunk, it dropped to my ass. Like, y'all, I was so heartbroken when I found out. But anyways. It's good. It still took a picture of it. But anyway, so they found out. She saying that he stopped at multiple females' house, and he clearly thought that she wasn't gonna come back and tell me, but he just didn't care. So he stopped at like all these girls' houses. He stopped at a gas. Like they went to go pick old girl up. They went to go pick the thought up because she is a thought. She a certified, like for real. She probably got passed around through all my brothers, you know. Like she is certified. But anyways, what else? So they got her at the gas station. They playing music. She's twerking all up on this dude, like everything, like. And girl, let me tell you. And it's sad I had to find out from one of his homeboys that he ended up fucking thought. He literally messed with this girl named Thought. And ain't no telling how many times they messed around with each other. And I knew it wasn't a lie because the incident I told y'all earlier, I caught them in the living room. And the sister told me too. I knew, like, come on, you cannot lie. Like, the way y'all be looking at each other and everything else, how y'all gonna go out somewhere and he be wanting to come? I'm like, I don't know. But I confronted him about it. I ain't even gonna talk to him. I ain't confront him because I was 15. I was like, you know what? My heart was broken. This was my first boyfriend. I was so sad, y'all. I was crying. I played all these sad songs, like. I'm full. I've been so full. So after that, I posted. You know, y'all know that little video that was going around in, I think it was 2018, 2019. It was a little video going around talking about, I'm single, I do what I want. It was that song, and I had to say it because I was like, okay, you know what? I feel like I'm gonna have to use this, my intuition, a female's intuition, boy. So I ended up posting that, he seen it, and that was the end. Like, he was scared to come in because he knew that I ended up finding out, and he didn't want to come in. And she knew, and they told me they had to make her come apologize to me. I ain't apologize because I ain't had shit to apologize for. If you know that we together, why would you do that? Especially if I'm supposed to be your sister, and I knew this girl for so long. Y'all, there's so many times I could have did this girl in, but I'm not finna fight over no dude. I was not finna fight over no dude, especially him. Boy, no, me over him? Girl, you stupid. You really stupid. Smoking a bunch of dicks. That's what you doing. Smoking a bunch of dicks. But yeah. Girl, niggas be trying it. But anyways, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow my socials. Share the video. And stay tuned for the next one.